Sarah Chen stood in the parking lot of a discount grocery store on a Tuesday morning in March, holding a single $10 bill. A mother of two and a teacher, she'd seen the viral videos claiming you could feed a family on pocket change. But standing there, with 4 mouths to feed and exactly $10, the challenge felt suddenly real. Could she actually pull this off? 3 meals. 4 people. One $10 bill. No pantry staples allowed, no cheating. Just her, a shopping cart, and a calculator. In 2024, the average American family spends over $200 per week on groceries. That breaks down to roughly $7 per person, per day. Sarah's challenge? $2.50 per person for 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The math was brutal. A gallon of milk alone cost nearly $4. A pound of ground beef? $6 minimum. She'd need to think differently, shop smarter, and waste nothing. Walking through those automatic doors, Sarah pulled out her phone and opened her calculator app. Sarah's first stop wasn't the produce section or the meat counter. It was the dried goods aisle. Rice. 18 ounces for $1.79. Into the cart. Dried beans, a pound for 99 cents. She calculated, combined, these two items could create a base for multiple meals and feed 4 people substantial portions. Next, the reduced produce section, where slightly bruised bananas sat marked down to 49 cents per pound. She grabbed 2 pounds. 6 bananas for under $1. Breakfast secured. $6.24 remained. Sarah needed protein, but meat was out of the question. Then she spotted them: eggs. A dozen large eggs for $2.49. 12 eggs could stretch across multiple meals: scrambled for breakfast, fried over rice for dinner, or hard-boiled for lunch. She placed them gently in the cart. Next challenge: vegetables. Fresh broccoli was $3 per pound. Frozen mixed vegetables? $1.69 for a full pound. The choice was obvious. $3.06 left. Sarah moved quickly now, her strategy crystallizing. A small can of tomato paste, 89 cents. It would add flavor and nutrients to the beans and rice. 1 yellow onion from the bulk bin, 37 cents. A single head of garlic, 25 cents. Finally, a small container of salt, 99 cents. At the register, Sarah held her breath as the cashier scanned each item. The total appeared on the screen: $9.96. 4 pennies to spare. Back home, Sarah laid out her haul on the kitchen counter. The complete shopping list told a story of calculated compromise and creative thinking. Every item served multiple purposes, nothing was frivolous, and together they formed the foundation of 3 distinct meals. Looking at the ingredients assembled before her, the challenge shifted from theoretical to practical. Could these humble items actually satisfy 4 hungry people? The cooking would tell. Day 1 began at 7 in the morning. Breakfast needed to be simple, filling, and use minimal ingredients. Sarah decided on scrambled eggs and bananas. She cracked 6 eggs into a bowl, added a pinch of salt, and scrambled them in a heated pan. The eggs cooked quickly, creating fluffy, golden curds. She divided them onto 4 plates, not huge portions, but substantial enough. Each person got 1.5 eggs plus 1 banana. The meal cost roughly $1.90 per person, leaving room in the budget for more substantial lunch and dinner. For lunch, Sarah turned to the rice and beans, a classic combination that forms a complete protein when eaten together. She'd soaked the dried beans overnight in cold water, a crucial step that reduced cooking time and made them more digestible. Now, she drained them and set them to boil with diced onion, minced garlic, and half the tomato paste. The beans would simmer for 90 minutes until tender. Meanwhile, she cooked 2 cups of rice. The kitchen filled with the earthy, comforting aroma of beans and garlic. An hour and a half later, the beans were perfect, creamy inside, tender throughout, and swimming in a rich, tomato-infused broth. Sarah spooned generous portions of rice into 4 bowls, then ladled the beans and their flavorful liquid over the top. She created a lunch that was hearty, nutritious, and deeply satisfying. Each bowl contained roughly a cup of rice and 3/4 cup of beans. The combination provided protein, fiber, complex carbohydrates, and essential amino acids. This meal alone cost approximately $1.80 per person. By evening, Sarah faced her final challenge, dinner. She had remaining rice, the frozen vegetables, 6 eggs, and leftover beans. She decided on fried rice with vegetables and eggs, a dish that would feel complete and satisfying rather than like stretched leftovers. First, she heated oil in a large pan and scrambled the remaining 6 eggs, setting them aside. Then she sautéed the frozen mixed vegetables with diced onion and garlic until they softened and began to caramelize. The kitchen transformed into an aromatic cloud of garlic and vegetables. Sarah added the cooked rice to the pan with the vegetables, stirring everything together over high heat. The rice began to crisp slightly at the edges, developing texture and depth. She added the scrambled eggs back in, breaking them into smaller pieces as she stirred. A generous pinch of salt brought all the flavors together. The fried rice looked restaurant quality, colorful, steaming, and abundant. She divided it onto 4 plates. Each person received a full plate of vegetable fried rice with eggs mixed throughout. 3 meals now sat documented on Sarah's kitchen table: scrambled eggs and bananas for breakfast, rice and beans for lunch, and vegetable fried rice for dinner. She photographed each one, noting portion sizes and ingredients. None of the meals looked meager or disappointing. The portions were reasonable, the food looked appetizing, and the nutritional content was surprisingly balanced. Protein from eggs and beans, complex carbohydrates from rice, vitamins from vegetables and bananas, fiber throughout. On paper, the challenge was complete. Sarah pulled out her calculator one final time and broke down the exact cost per person, per meal. Breakfast, with eggs and bananas, came to $1.90 per person. Lunch, the rice and beans combination, cost $1.80 per person. Dinner, the vegetable fried rice, totaled $2.26 per person. The grand total per person for all 3 meals, $5.96. She'd fed 4 people 3 substantial meals for $23.84 total, well under the $10 per person budget. But Sarah knew the real question wasn't about the math, it was about the experience. Could a family actually live on this? The meals were filling and nutritious, but monotonous. There was no variety, no treats, no flexibility for dietary preferences or restrictions. The cooking required time, planning, and skill. The beans needed overnight soaking. The shopping required knowledge of prices and willingness to hunt for deals. And critically, this was just one day. Eating this way long-term would require immense discipline and would likely lead to nutritional gaps. Sarah analyzed the nutritional content of the day's meals using an online calculator. The total came to approximately 1,800 calories per person, below the recommended 2,500 for active adults. Protein was adequate at 60 grams, thanks to the eggs and beans. But the meals lacked fresh fruits beyond bananas, contained minimal calcium, and offered limited vitamin variety. There were no healthy fats, no dairy, no meat, and no fresh leafy greens. For one day, it worked. For a week or a month? Malnutrition would become a real concern. Beyond nutrition, Sarah confronted the hidden costs that statistics don't capture. The challenge required 3 hours of active cooking time she had because she'd taken the day off work. A working parent with an 8-hour shift plus commute wouldn't have that luxury. It required a functioning kitchen, cookware, a stove, and refrigeration for leftovers. It required literacy, numeracy, and comfort with meal planning. And it required transportation to reach the discount grocery store, which was farther from her neighborhood than the convenient corner market. The $10 challenge, Sarah realized, wasn't really about whether it's physically possible to feed 4 people on that budget. Clearly it is, for one day, with enough knowledge and effort. The real question is what that exercise reveals about food insecurity, poverty, and systemic inequality. Millions of Americans face this calculus not as a YouTube challenge but as daily reality, often without the skills, tools, time, or access Sarah had. The challenge highlighted not triumph, but the exhausting mathematics of poverty that millions navigate every single day. So can $10 really feed 4 people? Technically, yes, for a single day, with significant caveats. Sarah proved it was possible to create 3 filling meals for 4 people for under $10. But the answer comes with asterisks: if you have time, if you have skills, if you have access to discount stores, if you have a working kitchen, if you can accept nutritional limitations, and if you're only doing it for one day. The challenge succeeded as an experiment but revealed a harsh truth: poverty isn't a math problem to be solved with clever shopping. It's a systemic issue requiring systemic solutions. Sarah folded the remaining 4 pennies into her wallet, the weight of the lesson far heavier than the coins.